busy on the show. I miss you both, as well as my homeland, Canada. They sure like Lorne Green down here. It makes me proud to be a Canadian. Anyway, I'm writing to tell you about the show we taped earlier tonight. It began with Dave telling another joke about Sylvester Stallone. The audience laughed and laughed and gave him a standing ovation. Gosh, remembering it, I can almost hear the familiar opening theme song.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I have one thing to say. Cobra. Stallone is a disease. Acting lessons are the cure. Thank you very much. Thank you. Very nice. Has anybody flown anywhere recently? We had a man I know from Indianapolis who came up on People's Express, was it? And did you notice that security is much stranger now than it was a couple of months ago? As a matter of fact, now to pay for the upgraded security measures at airports, some airlines are actually charging passengers $5 extra per flight, $10 extra if you want the strip search. But you know, well, we had some strange people in the audience last night. I don't know, speaking of security, I don't know how they get in here. In the middle of the show, remember this, Paul? Yeah. A guy stands up about two-thirds of the way up the audience and tries to adjust the color. Whoo! Well, you know, Paul, from where I stand, the view just gets better and better. It's just some nights, ladies and gentlemen, it's unbelievable here. Do yourselves a favor, get yourself a show like this, invite 200 or 300 people in, put them in bleachers and just stand there and look at them for a while. And, you know, I'm going to the ball game tomorrow night, Paul.
What did you say?
I said, I said I'm going to the ball game tomorrow night.
The big game, the Mets versus the Dodgers?
That's right.
Okay.
They're playing out at Shea Stadium. It is the Mets and the Dodgers, and it's their 4th annual Athletes Against Hunger Night. And no, this is the truth. And fans are encouraged to bring non-perishable canned goods to the ballpark with them. Now, the food will be divided up among several New York City shelters and Tommy Lasorda. So. Thank you very much. My, oh my, take a look at this show. We have on this program, because we got so much response to the man's last visit 3 years ago, we've invited him back here tonight with more new products, Mr. Bob McMath. And, of course, anytime you have Bob on a show, you're also going to have Hector Macho Camacho. And if that's not enough, and by gosh, don't you think it ought to be, rounding out our Cavalcado stars tonight, Judy Tenuta. Now, ladies and gentlemen, make him feel at home, our very own Mr. Paul Schaefer. Paul, say hello to the folks.
Thank you very much.
Thank
you. Dave?
Yes, Paul?
How is our on-camera relationship? Is it all right?
Our on-camera relationship?
Yeah, I'm not worried about our real relationship as friends off-camera.
Right.
How is our on-camera?
Well, I think it's just fine,
is
Paul.
It all right?
Are you getting at something?
Well, no, I want to check occasionally. I just want to make sure everything's all right.
Paul Schaefer, by the way, this week, ladies and gentlemen, the June 2nd issue, 1986 of New York Magazine, on page 44. Look at this. This is unbelievable. It's like a 9-page article.
I know, it's huge.
About our own Paul Schaefer. There he is. Very nice article.
It's a very complimentary article.
Yeah, very complimentary, and you deserve...
And you were very complimentary to me in the article.
Well, of course. I think the world of you. Why wouldn't I be?
Thank you very much.
But congratulations on that.
Thanks a lot.
Oh, you know, we got a great show coming up on NBC. It's June 10th of this year, 1986. It's called American Almanac, and it's from the news department with Connie Chung. Are you all right, Will? What's the matter? Make that noise again. Make the noise.
Oh,
do you want some antibiotics? Well, we have a little something upstairs, huh? No, I'm not holding. I want to tell you about this show coming up from the NBC News, and of course, as you know, the president of NBC News is Lawrence Grossman, and he put together this show. It's called American Almanac 1986 with Connie Chung and Gerald Ford. Huh? Roger Mudd and Gerald Ford. And it'll be on how many days? Gee, I wonder how many days away that is. Anybody have any? Oh, here it comes. It's the countdown. 1986 is the name of the show. There it is. Boy, this is lovely. Oh, there they are. There's that's 13 days. They do really nice work there. That's one of the promotion pieces you'll be seeing all
nice
across the broadcast day. Oh, you know, I want to mention one other thing, and then we'll get on with the show. We're moving to a new studio. Is that right? When are we going? Third week in June. Now, will this affect the home viewers at all, our move to a new studio? We actually think it will improve the quality of these shows. So it's a much bigger studio, and why are we going exactly? They're going to fix up the control room here in our own studio. Well, that'll be nice. And we'll be up there about 3 weeks, you say? Closer to 2 months. Okay, so we'll let you know. I don't even know why we, I guess I shouldn't have really brought that up. But anyway, we'll be moving studios. We're going from 6A to 8H. Okay. And the cost to you, the home viewer? Absolutely nothing. A lot of shows would try and charge you, slip in a little surtax there, but no.
No.
We're going to cover the expenses of this move. And I hope you appreciate it. Well, tonight we're going to do one of our very very favorite things to do on this program. It's a segment we call Who Asked For It? People in the studio audience stand up and they tell us what they would like to see on the show or anything in their personal or professional lives, and we try to accommodate them. Music, Paul, for Who Asked For It?
Who asked for it? I don't know. Best I could do.
Big article, and it goes
Big article, I know.
Yeah.
Well, I got carried away with all my PR, and I didn't have time to...
Okay, who asked for it? Do you understand this? People out of the studio audience, look, we have a man at the microphone already. Let's get right to it. How do you do, sir? What is your name, please?
Kevin Wheeler.
Kevin Weidler?
Wheeler.
Well, Wheeler. Where are you from, Kevin?
Paramus.
Paramus, New Jersey. And what do you do for a living, Kevin?
I'm a commercial artist.
Commercial artist. You work in the city, do you?
No, I have a studio in my home.
Studio in your home. Are you married?
Yes, I am.
You have family?
No, not yet.
Ah, well, okay. All right, Kevin, what's on your mind tonight?
Well, I've really enjoyed the movie The Slugger's Wife on cable.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm afraid it's not on today, so I wondered if you could show a clip from it.
Wait a minute. You don't think The Slugger's Wife is on cable tonight?
No, it's not on tonight.
That doesn't seem possible. Have you checked? Do me a favor. Check the little cable guide again.
Okay.
This just doesn't seem possible that it wouldn't be on.
Oh, yeah, it's on HBO at 8. Oh, it's on Showtime at 9 and 11. I'm sorry.
Oh,
My
okay.
mistake.
All right. See, it's on. The Slugger's Wife is on. Thank you. By the way, this little segment here is nothing like viewer mail, so... yes, we have another gentleman. How do you do, sir? What can I do for you tonight?
David, I work for the city of New York.
Uh-huh.
And I have a feeling I'm going to be on television very soon. I just thought I'd like to come by and see how I look on television.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty good idea. I tell you, this is something we can do pretty easily for you. Just take a look at the monitor, and we'll get a shot of you, and you can tell how you look on camera. There, I think you can get an idea for yourself. See how that works there.
Can you see my face, David?
No, I can't see your face at all, sir.
Thank you. That's perfect.
Okay, thank you very much. It's a city official, Paul. He just dropped by to see how he looked on camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Where am I? Yes, sir. What is your name, please?
My name is John Tuttle.
John, where are you from, sir?
And, well, Dave,
I'm sorry, John. I said, where are you from? What's your hometown, John?
Oh, Secaucus.
Secaucus, okay.
New Jersey.
What can I do for you tonight, John?
Well, I've been asleep for a while over there, and my watch stopped. Can you tell me the time?
Oh, sure. It's about just about 5:41. 5:41, yeah.
Could you tell me what day it is?
It's Tuesday, the 27th.
27th.
Yeah.
Of April.
No, not April. May.
May.
May. It's May.
May.
Yeah.
27th.
27th of May.
Ah, appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So you see, Paul, a city official dropped by to see how he'd look on.
Just to see how he looked, yeah.
All right, we have time, I think, here for one or two more. Let's, wait a minute, where am I? Oh, I've lost my cards. Where am I? Number 4. Why do I have cards at all, come to think of it? This is all spontaneous. Yes, sir. What can I do for you? What is your name, sir?
Ron Kimball.
Ron, nice to have you in town. Are you from out of town?
No, I live in the city.
You work in town, too?
Yeah, I'm an investment counselor.
Investment counselor.
Yeah.
What would be a good investment to get into these days in the hectic 80s?
I think energy stocks are due for a comeback.
Energy stocks are making a comeback. Okay. Do you have money in those yourself?
No.
Yeah. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, I'm a little claustrophobic, and I'd like to see the show without all these other people being crowded in here. Is there any way you could get rid of the rest of the audience?
Well, get rid of the rest of the audience. Do you know what you're asking? Is this something you really want me to do, get rid of the rest of the audience?
Yeah.
Okay, if this is really what you want, sure, we'll get rid of them.
Oh, that's great. Thanks very much.
Okay, who's next up there? Excuse me, sir? Sir? Yeah, right there. No, you're next. Go ahead.
No, I'm not next. I just went.
Yeah, I know, but you're the only one up there.
Oh, I get it. All right, bring everyone else back then.
Okay, there you go. Now I hope... I hope you've learned a valuable lesson, sir.
Yeah, right. Get bent, pal.
I'm sorry. It's a nice haircut, by the way. I enjoyed it. Yes, ma'am. What is your name, please?
Karen.
Karen, where are you from?
I'm from Jersey City.
So everyone tonight is virtually from New Jersey with the exception of Ron there. And what can I do for you?
Well, I'm a really big Michael Jackson fan.
Oh, yeah,
And I
yeah.
hear he's got a new album coming
That's
out
right.
right away. So I wanted to know if you could give us a preview.
You know, as a matter of fact, I think a couple of days ago, Paul, in the mail, we received an advance copy of the new Michael Jackson album, as yet, by the way, untitled. And if we have it queued up, we can go ahead and play one part of one cut for you, ma'am, and we'll take a listen now to the new Michael Jackson album. Here we go. Play that.
When you buy meat, you want it full of flavor and so tender, not tasting like a leather boot or old crumpled fender. We have the finest quality, choice grade A. Come in when you're ordering meat today.
Thank you very much, ma'am. It's a little commercial, but I'm sure it'll be a big hit. Okay. Let me see, where are we now? Let me tell you once again who's on the show. I mentioned it, Bob McMath with new products, always good, right, Paul?
Always a smash.
Yeah. And Hector Macho Camacho and a very funny young woman, Judy Tenuta. All this plus much more, and it'll begin...
Who asked for it? Made me laugh so hard my sides ached. The jokes weren't so great, but one of the phony audience members, Sandy Frank, has a new haircut that makes him look gay. Gosh, that was funny. Then, Bob McMath joined Dave for an engaging look at some new products.
Oh, my. Okay, here we go. My first guest tonight was with us a few years ago, and, excuse me, he was so good then we decided to wait about 5 years and bring him back. No. He showed us at that time some of the most awful food products and ridiculous items ever forced down the throats of the American public. As a matter of fact, he has a collection of over 75,000 of these items. And here with some more, please say hello to Mr. Bob McMath. Bob, come on out here and, I don't know, whatever you want. Hi, Bob.
Hi,
nice to see you. Good, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, we have, Bob, I tell you what, why don't you very briefly, very succinctly explain to the folks just what it is you do, and then we'll look at these.
We tried that last time.
Yeah. Okay, tell us about it.
Okay, basically we keep track of new products going into test
Who
market.
are we?
A company called Marketing Intelligence Service.
Is this a big, huge corporate?
Well, it's not a big, huge corporate, but
is
it's
it a
nice.
global conglomerate?
It's a worldwide operation.
Worldwide
yes.
operation,
Yes.
and you're monitoring on behalf of the consumer?
No, we're monitoring on behalf of manufacturers, other competitors. Keep track of what one company's doing so we can tell the other
It's a
company.
clearinghouse?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a good way to...
Well, who's monitoring on behalf of the consumers? I'll do that, don't worry about it.
Yes, you can do that one.
Okay, we have an array here of new items. Let's get right to it. Now,
Well,
these look pretty much just like standard paper napkins, Bob.
Yes.
I guess...
Well, that's just in case you spill.
Oh, this is one of the new items, then, isn't it? Oh, okay.
We'll start off...
What did I tell you about this guy, huh?
It'll take a couple of minutes here, so we try...
What is this? Now, first of all...
This is a new product in England called a hot can.
A hot can. Can we see that? Okay, a hot can.
Right.
Self-heating meals.
Yes.
And this is a chicken casserole.
Yes. Now, let's see if we can make it heat.
Well, what kind of chemicals can be in a chicken casserole that makes it heat itself?
Well, it's in the can.
It's in the can?
It's in the can.
The can will heat?
It's supposed to.
And how hot will it get? Did you
hot enough to eat.
Did you activate this yet?
No.
Okay,
That's what I'm about to do.
Go ahead and activate
Okay,
it.
we'll activate. We'll punch.
This is how that whole mess at Chernobyl started, I think, isn't it?
I told you that's what the paper napkins are for.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Then we have to wait about 10 minutes and see what happens.
And it'll actually, how hot do you suppose? You don't know.
I don't know. I've never had one heat on me. We have a paper napkin.
There you go.
That's right. I just want to get off.
Where is your office, Bob?
Upstate New York, about 40 miles south of Rochester, a place called Naples, New York.
Naples, New York. All right.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll wait for the chicken stuff to heat up.
Yeah,
Let's move on to,
we'll take the top
to the next item. Let's go on to that next
well,
item.
here is an earlier product.
All of these are brand new, aren't they?
No. Some of
I'm
these
trying
are
to get a handle on just what it is we have here.
This is some of the 75,000 in our new product supermarket, which go back over about 20 years now, almost 20 years.
Oh.
This is Arm & Arm. This is baking soda and a deodorant. Very excellent.
I mean, can we spray a little of that?
Yes, you can try. There it goes. It works this year.
So it's aerosol baking soda?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Wow.
They're putting it back in toothpaste, too.
I've never seen anything like this, Bob. What is it, aerosol can? Is that what you say?
Yes, but they're putting it back in toothpaste now.
That's
They're going to put baking soda as amazing.
Hey, Paul,
product.
did you see this? Aerosol
Do you need
can
it?
with baking soda in it. That's amazing. Okay, Bob. Now, how hot does this stuff get?
Let's see if this is getting hot.
Okay, let's move right on, Bob, because we want to get... No, not yet. You're going to ruin it.
No. It has to. You have to take the top off. When it's Whoops, there it goes. So much for that one.
Attaboy. So you screwed this up completely,
Yes,
didn't you?
yes.
So now all you really need is a straw.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now how much time do we have? 1 minute, and we want to cover all of these amazing products.
In 1 minute? That's going to be good.
No. We'll do a commercial,
well,
and then
all
we'll
right, this happens to be a new product in Japan. It is the rage. It's a confectionery product. It's chocolate-covered pickled scallions.
Okay. Now, can we try these?
Yes,
Should we open these up?
Yes.
And this is as a snack food?
Yes, or confection.
Scallions being like onions. Small green onion kind
yes.
of a thing? Chocolate-covered pickled onions.
Yes, they come in white chocolate.
Say that 8 times. Oh, never mind.
They come in white chocolate, and black, and dark chocolate, and also in green chocolate. If you can mind. I left the green chocolate. You're a little braver this year. Last time you didn't try the gorilla balls.
Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, 1 second. I'm telling you. No, you see a lot of people taste food on television and they say, oh, that's great or that's bad. This stuff is really rude. I'm not kidding you.
So much for the onions.
This stuff is horrible.
Well, you're not Japanese.
No, but this can't even be moving in Japan.
Oh, it's supposed to be. In 3 flavors.
What were the other flavors?
White chocolate and also, this is dark chocolate. They also have
that. There's chocolate coated and there's a tiny onion in there.
It's pickled. It's a pickled onion. That's what it really... They also have it in the green chocolate.
Okay, all right, so this is not going to go anywhere. All right, we'll do a commercial. And we'll come back and we'll look at the rest of these fabulous articles that are for sale now. Are they for sale now?
Some of them are.
Some of them are for sale. Some are just test market devices. And we're waiting for the chicken stuff to heat up. It's going to be great. Take a second. I want you to eat one of these, just so you don't think I'm making this nonsense up. Try this. These are these chocolate-covered onion balls. These are just about the worst thing I've ever had in my mouth. There's 4 of them. I bet you can't get through a half of one. Just try it. Well, no, don't pass them out. There'll be a riot in the audience. Just try it, and just watch this woman's face when she eats that. Go ahead, give it a shot, ma'am. Come on, eat.
Come on, give her a napkin.
Isn't that horrible? Is it? You hate it, don't you? Not too bad, I guess. Okay, well. All right, now let's move on, Bob, because we got a lot of stuff.
We have a lot of stuff to do. This is a new product in England, which is going very, very well. It is baked beans and spaghetti.
It's Beanetti. Beanetti.
Now, it seems hard for us to believe. Yes.
Pour it in there?
Yeah, if you want to eat that one, you're welcome to it also.
Well,
that doesn't appeal to me either.
Well, it actually doesn't look too bad.
No.
Come to think of it. Well, I'll tell you what we do. There, now, there's goodie.
Now, there's the one.
Yes. Now, this can't be that bad.
You skipped them.
It's not that bad, actually. It's I've eaten meals like that when I was a kid. Down on my luck, I'd have some.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, Dave, this is one of the hottest products to hit the market in many years. This is Jolt. It is a cola. It is all the sugar and twice the caffeine of the normal soft drinks. And
yeah, let's get this boy open.
Yeah, this is a product.
Don't waste any time here. Excuse me a second.
I think you may like this one. This is being bootlegged already. I had a friend over from Washington, D.C. She works for the Smithsonian Institute over the weekend. She's taking a couple of cases down. Pass this out. This is Jolt Cola. Now, you're not going to be able to go to sleep tonight, you realize. Apparently, students are taking this stuff and studying with it because it keeps them awake at night and, you know, really gives them that jolt. This was 6 years in the making, apparently. And a guy thought of this about 6 years ago.
Who's it bottled by? Is it a major...
No, it's bottled by a small company up in Rochester. It's on test up in Rochester, New York, called Jolt Cola.
But we have no federal guidelines to control this sort of thing, or is that all right?
No, this is within the federal guidelines. It has about a little under 60 milligrams of caffeine.
Let's do 2 shows. What the hell? Let's go. Any more guests back there? Okay, we're just about done, aren't we? Oh, no, we're going to
try out a couple more.
Try out a couple more things, quickly.
Okay, quickly. This is another Japanese product. It's a pendulum. You know, you squirt that way, and don't watch it. Don't get it in your eye.
And just exactly what do you do with this?
This is a room fragrancer.
Oh, thank God.
It makes the place smell nice.
Okay, well.
Yes, that ought to be very good after the Beanetti.
Bob, we got to go, and the chicken.
The chicken never
warmed up.
No.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
as soon as you figure out what you do, come back and tell us.
Yes, I sure will. Thanks.
Bob McMath.
Sting of a cobra and the right stuff to boot. He's a fashion hawk with a thick mane of golden hair like rippling wheat that drives the women wild. He's a complex and tragic man, a poet in a dragster, Hamlet with a gun. We need him like a hole in the head. The new Regulator Guy. Thursday on NBC.
Then, there was a promotional spot for a new show starring Chris Elliott called, get this, The Regulator Guy. Have you ever heard anything so stupid? What a clown.
Hi, Paul. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Chris. How are you?
Okay.
Good. You know, I thought the Regulator Guy thing tonight was the best I've ever seen. You know, it's my favorite piece.
Well, thank you very much, Paul. I know you mean that, too, so thanks. Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, that's just a letter.
Let me just see.
To my parents.
Then there was a promotional clip. What the hell is that? Oh, no! Ah! Oh! Ah!
Chris, are you all right?
Oh, yeah. Ouch. That's okay.
Jeez, I guess my hand slipped.
Oh,
I'm
that's
sorry.
all right. What is this, Paul?
Gee, I I think it's acid.
Oh, no. Well, I guess I better get to the nurse then.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, that stings.
Geez, I hope you're all right.
Yeah, I'll be fine. You go ahead, finish that letter.
Okay.
Ow.
Okay.
Oh, my. Oh.
Anyway, because another, much funnier piece was too expensive to produce, Dave next did a top 10 list.
Okay, let me tell you who's going to be on the show in just a couple of minutes. You're going to meet Hector Macho Camacho. We're going to fill him full of Jolt Cola. And also Judy Tenuta will be out, a very funny woman. And tomorrow on the program we'll have actress Ann Wedgeworth. She'll be here. And she played Patsy Cline's mother in Sweet Dreams. And also Jay Leno. That'll be tomorrow night. And now, boys and girls, as always, compiled at the home office in Milwaukee, we have another top 10 list for you. And tonight's category is Muammar Gaddafi's top 10 pet peeves. Things that really get this man's goat. Muammar Gaddafi's top 10 pet peeves. Here we go. Number 10, harassment from the American fleet. Number 9, rival factions threaten coup. Number 8, Zionist propaganda. Number 7, people who talk during public floggings. Number 6, those moochers from the Sudan. Number 5, restaurant washrooms that are always out of paper towels. Number 4, Broadway revivals nominated for Tony Awards. Number 3, saran wrap not clingy enough. Number 2, know-it-all Syrians. And the number 1 top 10 pet peeve for Muammar Gaddafi, so-called unbreakable combs. Okay, you're going to meet...
Sir Hector Camacho, when an NBC page standing near the desk dropped her pencil. It wasn't a big deal, but Dave flew into a rage. He started shaking her violently and screaming like a crazy man until she was led away in tears. Of course, the whole scene was edited out so the home viewers won't see it. When they turned the cameras back on, Dave acted as if nothing had happened.
Hi. Welcome back to the show, and I hope you're having as much fun at home as we are here. We'll see you tomorrow night, folks. Good night.
And they ran the credits. I wonder who Dave Tebbett is. Just writing this letter reminds me how much I miss home. Mom's muskrat pie, Dad's mighty laugh like a mountain river. I wish I could come see you, but that's impossible as long as this Nielsen survey goes on. Damn this ratings war and the misery it causes. Your loving son, Paul.
Welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for that lovely welcome. And, yeah, what a show. If you're visiting from out of town, there's a new law here in New York City which may or may not concern the average tourist, but I think it's interesting. According to the new law now, from now on, before they do a job, all mob hitmen must give you a written estimate. So I think that... This is interesting. Earlier today, President Ronald Reagan said that he didn't see how a war could start in the Persian Gulf. This man has the imagination of a gerbil. The foresight of a canary. Any adjective, any animal, it works. Go ahead, Paul, you do one.
All right.
The enthusiasm of a squirrel.
The fortitude of an
hamster.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You know, this would be an awfully good show. We put it in like Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock in the morning, right after Wheel of Fortune. We'll make a fortune.
That's right. All right, count me in.
How did you people get in my living room? Oh, gosh, thank you. Drive safely. Good night, everybody. And now Jerry Falwell is saying that he needs $10 million now, not $7 million, as he previously announced, $10 million by the end of the month. Okay, Jerry, but this is absolutely the last check you're going to get from me because I've just... What a show. Look at this show, kids.
Thank you very much. You know, David, everyone asks me, why do you love Las Vegas so much? And
I do. I love it.
And I love it, too. And I answer the question with the same answer that Frank Owens gave you 5 years ago on your morning show.
Now, tell people who Frank Owens is.
Well, he was your musical conductor before I got the job.
In the daytime here on NBC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, well, Vegas is the only place where I can work with the same ease.
Frank would like to live there.
Here. Yes,
yeah.
He would have liked to live there.
Frank's a nice man.
He's a lovely guy, but I got the job now.
And don't forget, Paul, I have his number.
I know. I never forget that. I never forget.
Okay, now, we got a big show. Last night, Betty Davis was here. This woman is like a big star, see? So all day long, people are saying to me one thing. They say, whatever you do, you have to do one thing, and you have to do it properly, or it could ruin the whole deal. And the one thing that I was supposed to do when she came out here, the woman is 79 years old, and from time to time, she might have difficulty making a step or sitting into a chair. Understandably so. So what I was instructed to do by at least 3 different people, when she comes out, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to go right over. She comes out. I'm supposed to stand in front of her just like this. So this is what you see at home, me standing just like that. Yeah. So she comes over here, and I'm right there, just like that. And she gets right up on the riser, no problem there. So we move over to the chair position, the next obstacle. I got it covered like this, like we're playing basketball and I'm setting a pick. Okay, Betty, make your move. Go ahead, make your move. Go to the hoop, Betty. So she's a diminutive woman, and she's standing there, and like a dork, I continue to stand here. Nothing is happening. So, I don't know, it seemed like 3 or 4 minutes go by. Finally, Betty Davis does this to me. She takes her right hand, puts it right over there on my right arm, and she just goes, get out of the way.
I wondered what was going on last night.
Boy, was my face red.
I said, why is he standing in front of her?
Well, I know, millions of Americans were, well, hundreds of Americans
hundreds were saying that, yeah.
Okay, have these back for him in a couple of weeks, will you? All right, thank you very much. The fun you can have here in TV land, am I right?
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, what else do we got to do? Let's do the top 10 list, all right? Tonight's... It was a piece of lint. Actually broke a window back there. Carbon fiber lint is what that was. From the home office in Scottsdale, Arizona. You people hardly ever get out, do you? The category tonight, James Ramseur's Top 10 Subway Etiquette Tips. James Ramseur is one of the gentlemen who allegedly accosted Bernard Goetz in the subway. That's the man presently involved in the trial ongoing here in New York. His top 10 subway etiquette tips. Here we go. Number 10. When passing a sharpened screwdriver to a friend, remember, it's handle first. Number 9, don't be selfish. Share your radio music with everyone in the car. Number 8, always say, could I have $5, please? Number 7, allow your elders and ladies to jump turnstiles ahead of you. Number 6, lookouts work as hard as anybody. A 15% gratuity is customary. Number 5, don't embarrass a victim by pointing out a fake Rolex. Number 4, when 2 wolf packs meet in a car, the group moving from front to rear has the right-of-way. I didn't realize that. Did you know that, Paul? I guess not. Number 3, victims who don't press charges deserve a nice thank you note. Number 2, learning a few phrases in a foreign language can save you minutes of fruitless shoving and slapping. That's awfully thoughtful. And the number 1 top 10 subway etiquette tip from James Ramseur: don't be greedy. Leave some valuables for the next gang of toughs. There you go. You know, on the cover of today's Daily News, there's an article about Sean Penn and Bruce Willis being involved in separate unpleasantries in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And they refer to them as Hollywood bad boys, or Hollywood's bad boys.
Yes.
Just once before I die, Paul, I'd like for you and I to be known as Hollywood's bad boys.
Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great?
I don't think there's a chance in hell.
No, not a chance in hell.
Here's what we're going to do. A couple of weeks ago in Las Vegas, we met a gentleman by the name of James Baggett. Here, take a look at this videotape, and I think this will explain our initial meeting of this man. And then we're going to chat with him on the phone.
Hey, James Baggett.
Nice to see you. Where are you from?
Alabama.
Alabama? Yeah, what are you doing in town?
I'm here to work.
Yeah, this is Tony Roy.
Yeah, how you doing?
Well, what kind of work do you do?
I'm a merchant seaman.
Seaman? Is this a thriving seaport?
No, this is just a rest here.
Oh, and you're looking for your brother?
Yes.
How long has he been gone?
22 years.
22 years. He's been gone 22 years. So we thought we would just call now and see if he's found his brother there in Las Vegas. Is this him waiting on the phone? So we don't have to dial or anything? All right. Let's see. This should be James Baggett. Get ready, Paul. Do you have any questions for James?
I'll come up with one.
Hello, hello, hello. Is this?
Hello.
Is
Hey,
this?
David.
Hi, James. How are you?
How you doing, babe?
Good. How are things? How are things in Las Vegas?
Well, I don't know.
How are you feeling?
Oh, wonderful.
Did you get yourself a job, James?
No, not yet.
What kind of work are you looking for?
I don't care, busboy or anything.
And you haven't had any luck yet?
No, not really.
Now, James, did you see the show that you were on? Did you see the show the night you were on?
No, I missed it. I fell asleep.
You fell asleep?
Yeah. Answer your question.
Have you ever seen this show, James?
No, I really haven't.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I seen your show.
Yeah, right.
But I missed the last part of it.
That's all right. Now, James, you were also on the front page of a newspaper there in Las Vegas. Did you see that? Did you see your picture there?
Yeah, that was wonderful.
Oh, you did see that? Now, did your brother see that?
I hope he did.
But he hasn't contacted you, as far as you know?
No.
Okay, there it is.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, James.
Well, you sound good.
Well, that's good. Now, James, what is the name of your brother?
Jim Baggett.
And what?
W. Baggett.
And what is your name, James?
James Avery Baggett.
So your brother's name is the same as your name?
Yeah.
Let
me ask you a question.
Do you have a brother named Daryl by any chance?
No. Johnny.
Johnny. Okay. Well, what is the question, James? What is the question?
Well, the question. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Now, listen, James, I tell you what we're going to do is we're having trouble getting a hold of you, so we're going to send you a cellular phone. I think we have a picture of the phone. Is that it? There it is, the phone. Yeah, that's the phone right there. There it is.
Let me ask you a question.
Now, wait a minute, James. Now, NBC is very worried about you running up a big bill on this phone, so do me a favor. Promise now, you won't make any calls on it, okay?
All right, I won't.
Okay, you just wait for us to call you on that.
All right.
It'll
you
be-
leave a message over at the office, okay?
It'll be kind of like the bat phone, all right?
Yeah.
We'll call you, but don't be calling around the country on that phone.
All right, I won't.
Okay, and also...
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor?
Sure, what do you need, James?
Can you give me enough money to pay a rent one week?
Sure,
Can you give me enough to get on my feet?
We'll cover your rent money.
All right.
How much dough are we talking about here?
Oh, $97.37.
About $100. We'll make it an even 100.
Okay.
All right, we'll get that right out to you.
Okay.
Now, James, here's what else.
All right, what do you want me to do?
You know,
I'll do anything you want me to do.
You know, Betty Davis asked me the same question last night.
Betty Davis? Is she still living?
No.
What happened to Mae West?
Now, wait a minute, James. James, listen, get a hold of yourself, James.
Now,
hang on. Here's what we want you to do, James. You know the new movie, the new Dustin Hoffman, Warren Beatty film, Ishtar?
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah. We want you to go see that and review it for us. Because we think they're going to be on the show, and we want to know everything we can about the film before they get here. Can you do that for us?
Yeah, what's the name of the show?
It's called Ishtar. It's a movie.
What's the name of it?
Ishtar. I-S-H-T-A-R. Ishtar.
Yes, you're right.
Uh-huh. You got that written down?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, you're good.
Hey.
Huh? You got it.
Did you see that picture in the paper?
Yeah, we saw it.
Well, you didn't tell me anything about the picture going to be in the paper.
I just told you a minute ago it was in the paper.
I know, I got it.
Oh, good.
Oh. Will you send me no money to pay for my rent?
Yeah, we'll get you the rent money. Don't worry.
All right.
But whatever you do, don't make calls on that phone, okay?
I ain't no making no more phone calls.
Oh, okay, all right.
All right, you call me and leave a message.
Yeah,
okay.
all right, we will. All right, thanks, James. Good luck to you, buddy.
Yeah, hey,
Okay.
don't forget me now.
No, we won't forget you. Bye-bye. Take care.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.